Hi there, good morning. It is yet another wonderful moment to have you on the screens of GH Police Television. It is 5th August 2026, and it is the classic midweek milestone. You are welcome to the wonderful, wholesome Wednesday edition of the Safe Star Show, the ultimate morning companion for a secure and vibrant day ahead. I'm Sergeant Yao Boaite Boatin, your host, bringing you the pulse of safety live from the studios of GH Police Television right inside the National Police Headquarters. Now, this show is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on Facebook, on TikTok, on X, on YouTube. Let's get mutually active. Let's get dialogic. Send us your questions, your thoughts, your comments, your observations, and we'll do and read them out to you again. We are also available on DSTV channel 362. Now, joining me this morning as my co-host is the Halcyon policewoman Sergeant Teresa Ado. Good morning, Sergeant Tess.
Good morning, Sergeant Boise.
How are you doing, madam?
Very well.
All right.
Trust you're doing good too.
I'm also doing great.
Thank God.
We are thankful for life. We
Yeah.
are back at it again.
That's
Yeah. It is a midweek action.
Midweek.
Very soon we're getting closer to the weekend, you know.
Sure.
So we are preparing towards that.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Today we'll be expecting an official from DVLA
Right.
to join us when it is time for a big conversation to look into vehicle testing and then driver licensing.
Right.
You know, the last time you had the CEO, the boss himself,
Right.
Mr. Julius Niko Ikoti, join us.
That's true.
Yeah, so today we have another official also join us, and then we'll delve into such issues as well.
Very
Okay.
well.
So if you are ready to, commence your journey for the day, but then you are still doubting whether there's going to be heavy traffic at where you live to your respective destinations, or even planning your weekend from today, we've got you covered. We'll be kicking off your day safely on this particular platform. We start off with the traffic updates. My colleague Sergeant Tusi Brahma will join us after his earlier visit from a particular location within Accra to bring us the traffic updates for today. And then we'll come back and delve into police today. These are stories that are shaping our communities coming from the previous days as well. Our colleagues who work here at the Public Affairs Directorates are also ready to serve us with the stories as well. And then we'll cross over and then move to the police hospital when it's time for your essential health tips, where we bring you a comprehensive presentation on a health topic that may seem deleterious to our human development or critical to our health as well. When it's time for a big conversation, as I mentioned, we are expecting a director from the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority join us, delve into driver training and vehicle licensing as well. We also take time and then share in the excitement of some police officers, our loved ones, staunch viewers, our colleagues from sister state security agencies who are celebrating their birthdays in the month of August, when it's time for birthday time or birthday messages as well. So these and other things you should expect on today's edition of the show. As usual, we are ready to keep the ball rolling, but before that, we are going for our first break. When we resume from the break, we'll keep the ship sailing. Remember that the safe starts leads to a great day. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. You're welcome back from that break, and thanks for staying with us. It is still the Safe Star Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. Let me send good morning to Chief Inspector George Awambel. We popularly call him Ghana Money. He works at the Finance Department here at the National Police Headquarters, a dedicated and staunch viewer of GH Police Television and the Safe Star Show, to be precise. So good morning to you. Big shout outs going out to you, Chief Inspector George Awambel, Ghana Money. We are grateful for your support and your advice all these years. And again, another big shout out going out to Inspector Abuaje of International Relations Directorate here at the National Police Headquarters as well. Inspector Abuaje, yes, good morning to you. Big shout outs to you. Thank you so much for your support as well. All right, so away from that, we are kicking off with our traffic updates. And as I mentioned earlier, my brother, Sergeant Tusi Brahma, is back with us after his return from John Evans Atta Mills' High Street here in Accra to give us the outlook of the traffic situation there. Good morning, Brahma.
Good morning, big man.
How are you doing, boss?
I'm doing well, thank you. Your side?
I'm also doing great. At
All
least
right.
we are saved by grace, you know.
Of course.
These days, I mean, it only takes grace for you to be alive, you understand?
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. So, usually, when we go on education with our drivers and all that, I tell them that in as much as you are being a defensive driver, and then you are doing everything that you have to do, sometimes there are certain things that will miss you by inches.
Absolutely. That
So it
makes you
is
human,
only
you know.
by grace.
Yeah. it's only by
So
grace.
I always tell them that if you have a God that you pray to in the morning, don't forget to pray
Always commit
before you
yourself
leave
into
the
His will,
house.
yeah.
If you have something under your bed that you
Absolutely.
need to give water before you leave the house,
You should do that.
also do that before
Yeah.
you come out.
Exactly.
Because,
Exactly.
I mean, they say that we are not battling with the flesh
Absolutely.
and then blood.
Yeah.
Yes, so I know you hardly go to church, but I want to preach there.
No, by the fact that I am not present at church frequently doesn't mean that I don't read my Bible. Brian, what are you talking about?
For the very
I
same
hope
person
you
who
know.
accused me some time back.
Sorry.
No.
For you, your matter. Don't even bring don't bring your matter on board. Salutes,
Go
right?
ahead, go ahead.
This woman was even unable to tell us the church attends. You understand?
Is-
I attend church, but then I am not
Go
frequent.
ahead.
So Brahma is talking about the frequency at which I go to church. For you,
So you know
don't
very
even have a
well
church.
that the frequency is not so much of a difficulty. The fact that you're reading your Bible like you mentioned.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
just like you've been handling it all the time, I am just drawing
So
your
do you also
attention
read the
to
Bible?
fact.
But you didn't tell us that you read the Bible as well. Do you read the Bible
I need to
frequently?
let you know that I read my Bible. as
Yes,
well.
you know, the one
You
is
didn't
just
ask
telling
me
us
whether
that.
I read my Bible.
No, but so Alex, just
Yes.
be giving us some
So if you
quotations.
ask me whether I read my Bible, I'll let
So do you read
know
your
it.
Bible?
Oh yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Brahma. So from starting, she reads the Bible.
No, well, you know, you cannot agree, you cannot disagree.
Exactly.
That is what she's saying. So
So
maybe
you know, but
sometime-
it means that if you are to ask her to give us at least some 2 or 3 quotations from the Bible, she can't do that, right? You
Oh,
you
I'm
can't
sure
give
she'll
us.
be able to
Sanitas,
do
Can
that.
you give us some 2 or
Let's
3
go ahead
quotations?
with our traffic.
You know?
All right.
Brahma.
So you see, we'll have a time to do that.
All right.
Then we'll be asking her to give us some quotations.
You
And
know,
then
if
see.
you
But
don't
I'm
go
sure,
to
I mean,
church,
she's going
when-
to Sunday
when
school.
The church
so
goers we are talking, not even bring
she's
the
going to
quotations.
Sunday school. She's gone to Sunday school before, so why not?
Are
To
you
be
sure?
able to quote some
Are you
quotations from
sure?
the Bible, yes.
I
At
don't
least
think she can give us even
not
today,
John 10:30. Right?
You.
Aha.
Well, what is there?
John 10:30.
Yeah.
I and my father are one. My brother, me, I'm
Sanitas,
studying the Bible.
Is
no.
it true?
Is it true?
No, I'm asking you.
Is it?
No, you should.
Sanitas, is it true?
So
Am I
Brahma,
correct?
Let's go ahead with the traffic.
You see? Brahma. Oh, you are?
All right, good morning and welcome to today's traffic updates on the Safe Start Show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma. Today is Wednesday. I know that you are moving towards the weekend and preparing for it, but before that, you'll still be moving around today. So let's look at the traffic situation around, but we'll start from the National Police Headquarters. So from the Dankwa Circle to the Ghana National Service traffic light, there's a bit of traffic there, but then officers have still been deployed to ensure that you can at least move around a bit easier than you would have ideally expected. But from the Ghana National Fire Service towards the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, there's normal flow of traffic on that stretch of the road. But officers have still been deployed to ensure that you can move around easily without any issues. And just as Sergeant Boatin said, we are just returning from the JEA Mills High Street where we captured the traffic situation this morning. So producer, if you're ready, can you let viewers know exactly what we captured on the JEA Mills High Street a while ago? So as you can see on your stretch, on your shot, that is the traffic situation on the JEA Mills High Street this morning. So from the SEPT traffic lights towards the Old Parliament and going to the Supreme Court areas, there's a normal flow of traffic there. So if you're moving from the Independence Square and then you're heading towards any of those areas, there's no trouble at all. And if you're also from the High Street and you're heading towards Ministries or the Law Court Complex to have anything done, whether you're also coming from the Law Court Complex, there's also normal flow of traffic on that side of the road as well for you, so there's no trouble at all. If you're also from the High Street and then you're heading towards the Independence Square or Osu or any of those areas, or whether you're going to the Parliament House or any such areas, you wouldn't have any issue because as you can see, there's a normal flow of traffic on that side of the road as well, so you wouldn't have any trouble. We are also moving from Post Office, the Supreme Court areas, and you're coming towards the High Street. You wouldn't have any issues at all. There's normal flow of traffic. If you're also moving towards Tema Station or any of such areas, you wouldn't have any trouble at all. That you're also moving towards the Independence Square from the Old Parliament traffic light or anywhere of that. So in fact, entirely this morning, the high street is very free, very free. You wouldn't have any issue at all if you are moving around the areas on that stretch, whether you're moving from the steps towards Old Parliament, towards the Supreme Court, or whether you're moving from Post Office towards Supreme Court, towards the Old Parliament, or you're heading towards the Independence Square this morning. Just as you saw on your shot, there's normal flow of traffic on that stretch of the road. Officers have still been deployed to ensure that at least they can coordinate affairs on that stretch so that you can move around easily without any issues. At the Old Parliament traffic lights, Inspector Henry Entry from the Accra Central MTTD has been deployed to coordinate affairs and ensure that you can move around easily without any issues. Also at the SEPS traffic lights, an officer has also been deployed from the Ministry's Divisional MTTD to also coordinate affairs on that stretch of the road. So ideally, this is how the traffic situation is going to be this morning on the JEA Mills High Street, unless there's any major incident that will affect the traffic situation. But then if there is, we'll surely come your way and then update you on the alternative routes that you can use to avoid getting into any trouble on that stretch of the road. So that is all for today's traffic update on the Safe Start Show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma. I'll catch you later on Traffic Orientation, still here on GH Police TV. But until then, I hand you over to my brother, Sergeant Yabo Etebuatin, and the rest of the team.
All right. Thank you so much. That was it with the traffic update on today's edition of the Safe Start Show, brought to us by Sergeant Yusuf Brahma after his earlier visit to the John Evans Atta Mills Highway here in Accra. As a motorist and then road users are admonished to be careful while they go about their daily escapades today. Okay, so it's time for us to get into police today, as I mentioned earlier. But then enjoy this brief break. When we return, we'll get into the stories as well.
Welcome back to the Pulse of Safety. This is the Safe Touch Show, your most informative morning program and the most talked about show here in the capital. We are coming to you live from our studios here at the police headquarters and streaming live on DSTV channel 362. We are also live on all our social media platforms at Ghana Police Service and also on Instagram at GH Police Service. Get interactive with us by sharing your messages, and we will do well to share them with the rest of the world. Our WhatsApp line is equally active on 0246 226064. You can equally send messages on that line and we would read them out as well. It is now time to bring you up to speed on happenings within our communities. And I have seated with me in the studios colleagues here at the Public Affairs, Sergeant Felix Kwekudria and Sergeant Benedicta Brago, who would bring in us details to that story. Good morning, colleagues.
Good morning.
How
today
are we doing?
you got the name right.
Should I have your name right? I have to be very careful today.
Yes,
if not,
yes.
I am sure the three of you gang up against me.
Definitely.
Shout out to Sergeant Kwesi Terrier as well. Shout out to
All
you.
right.
I miss you so much.
Right.
How are we doing, colleagues?
We are doing fine.
Great. It's midweek.
Yes. Gradually, we are getting to the end of the week.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm sure by close of the week, we'll definitely know our way out with regards to the
Definitely.
weekend.
Definitely.
Yes, we have stories coming through from the Northern and the Western Regional Command,
That's correct.
respectively.
Yes.
Please serve us with details of same.
Right. So let's zoom in straight to our first story for today. Police investigate death of 2 women in Tamale. IGP deploys special team to assist investigation. The Northern Regional Police Command has commenced investigations into the death of 2 women whose bodies were found in a room at Cab Hospitality Hotel located in the Gbewa residential area of Tamale on Monday, 3rd August 2026. Following a report from the hotel management, police proceeded to the scene where the bodies of the two women believed to be Benin nationals were found. The bodies were subsequently conveyed to the Tamale Teaching Hospital mortuary for preservation and a post-mortem examination to determine the exact cause of death. Preliminary investigations have commenced to establish that circumstances surrounding the deaths identify the deceased persons and liaise with the relevant authorities to facilitate contact with their families. The Inspector General of Police has deployed a special team of investigators, intelligence officers, and a crime scene team from the National Police Headquarters to assist the Northern Regional Police Command with the investigations. The command urges any members of the public with credible information on the incident to call the police emergency numbers 191, 18555 or report to the nearest police station. This statement was signed by DCOP Mr. Wisdom Lavwen, the Regional Commander, Northern Region.
Yadi yani echemu ewo atifi mantemu eho na polisi adwumakuo no ahye nhwehwemu ase afa emamienu a womo ato nananom ewo nsiedo ewo hotel dan mu ewo Cap Hospitality Hotel a ewo biaya yefre hogbewa a ewo Tamale Importamu. Enam so enti yemposi sahene Mr. Christian Tejeru no e de ne mrante a omo edi dwuma sonkon ema no metre special operations team no akọhọ a omo ekwa akọboa etifi mantemu post adwumakuo no ama womo aye asemi ho ehwehwemu. Ara ho semi esi wo sanabo some leda etoso miensa e wo afi impimienu ene eduno nsia emu. Amra posi enya amaneboy efi hotel yi empanimfo ho no yekọ biaye ho na eho ana yekohunu se mabawa mienu a yesusu se wo nyina ye benimfo yi wo emu egu ho. Posi ede mabawa yi emu akọ Tamale aban ya resabia wo eye emonimu hwehwemu apẹ ekwan ya enam so a wo etimi ehwe wo enkwa. Posi ahyenhwehwemu ase afa asemi ho a yede epe ekwan a enam so mabawa yi ewuye na ya hwehwe wo abusua ene empanimfo a ebetimi anam wo so ama ye ho mabawa yi wo echi. Ewo insemi ho yemposi sahene Mr. Christian Teteyo no ede ne mrante omo edi dwuma sonkoma no hwehwemufo a omo edi nimde ye adwuma ene wo ma omo eye nsemmoni dibia mo hwehwemu a omo efi police atena ye kese mu ha ewo enkran akogu etifi mantemu a omo akọboa etifi mantemu posi adwumakuo no na omo aye hwehwemu ewo asem no eho posi adwumakuo no ehye omanfo se obi bia owo asembi anase amanebo bi efa maba wayi ewuo no ho anase onim ba bia omofi ene omochi no yesese wonfa amanebo enkoso posi adwumakuo ne nkrabata eben no anase wonfa posi ewo ahoma trofo yi so 191-18555 na emwa ye ewo ehwehwemu emu.
To our final story, police arrest 4 suspects in connection with gold robbery. The Western Central Regional Police Command has arrested 4 suspected members of a robbery syndicate believed to be responsible for a violent robbery at Wasa Ekropon in the Takwa area. The arrest followed a robbery reported on 11th March 2026. The complainant, Mr. Els Udru, reported that after closing his gold buying business at Tamaklo, he hired an Okada rider to transport him to his residence at Wasa Ekropon. While en route, they were attacked by armed men who robbed them at gunpoint. Items stolen includes cash amount of 24,000 Ghana cedis, 7 pounds and 6 matches of gold valued at 94,530,000 Ghana cedis, 1 iPhone XR mobile phone, and 1 Tecno Spark 12. Following the report, the police immediately commenced investigations into the incident. Intelligence-led operations conducted on 21st and 22nd July 2026 at Duasu and Domiabra led to the arrest of the following suspects: Kwabena Amwa, age 25 years, alias IK; Mohammed Nazer, age 28 years, alias Malam; Samuel Eje, age 24 years, alias Okesi1; and Kofi Jesse, aged 26 years, alias Brefo. On 23 July 2026, the suspects were arraigned before the Wasa Ekropor District Court, where they were remanded into police custody to assist with ongoing investigations. The Western Central Regional Police Command is actively pursuing the remaining suspect, Agogo, and urges anyone with credible information regarding his whereabouts to report to the nearest police station. The Regional Police Command assures the public of its unwavering commitment to protecting lives and property, maintaining peace and security, and bringing all perpetrators of crime to justice. This statement was signed by ASP Beatrice Texin, Head of Public Affairs Unit, Western Central Region.
Yadi yani echemu ewo atoya mfimfini mantamu eho na eye adwatwasema ekoso amra enipa bi etose obi a oto sika kokoso na omoje ne ho sika ene ne niema ewo Wasa Ekropon biaya ewo takwano posi ache nipa enan a yesusu se wo mu enim asem no eho ebi echire yi na mama ne bo posi enya ye ewo obenim bosome ne da etoso edubaako ewo afi impimienu ene aduonu nsiemu amra abrantia ne din ede Mr. Oris Odro edwane eto aposi ebebo amane se owo obenim bosome ne da etoso dubaako no amra na abo anajo dubaako no na wapon adwuma wokofie no ofa eye motor na ode eteso a ode ekofie amra omo enam kwan so a omo ekono adwafo yi etose no so edi etiosi ni so eje ni nsem sika impim aduonu 24,000 sika kokko a ewe 7 pounds ene echire match nsia a ni nyina esom Ghana sika opepe aduokron 9 ene aha enum aduasa 94,530 Ghana cedis omo eje iPhone XR baako ene Tecno Spark 12 baako enso edi efini ho posi enya amanebo no ye hyenhwehwemu ase efa asem no ho na eno ene nam so ama kita wosabo so mene da etoso aduonu baako ene aduonu mienu no posi ache mantie nan ewo duaso ane domi abra amra posi ade operation ehwehwe so ewo potamu ho na enam so ama yetimi ede eche womo anipa na posi ache womo edin ane kwabna amoa dodo na efre no IK a wadi infie aduonu enum Mohammed Nazil a wadi infie aduonu wotwe a dodo na efre no Malam Samuel Ajay wadi infie aduonu enan a dodo na efre no Okesi 1 Kofi Jesse a wadi infie aduonu nsia dodo na efre no Brefo awakita wansabo some ne da etoso aduonu miensa no posi edemrantie ekogina mu ewo Wasa Ekropon mantemu ase ni bia no na ho ana se ni bia no ehye se yemfa emrantie enko na yensa enfa omo emra biom na mom posi enkoso enye nhwehwemu ewo asem no eho atoye mfimfini mantemu posi adwumako no egu nhwehwemu so ehwehwe abrantie baako a nidin ade Agogo a ne ho ebon ensem yi hu ye pa ache no nti yesra omanfo se aso obi bia o amanebo ana wo ensem bi efa abrantie Agogo bebi akobọ ne ho agua no omomodin na wo mfa enkoso posi adwumako no ne nkrabata eben no anasa wo mfa posi wo ya ho matrofo awodo no 1911855 ana 112 na posi yenya amanebo ntem na yemfa nhwehwe nipa boni ni enchi no enye ni free yempatamu
Sanya Brago
mini aba
medin kan hwa se wo so enti e wadwe nkyere wo nsabanebo mieni ya modi atudwe
se de ye posi sa hene edi kan akandada no o se wo so yensamoni difo ana wo ya dwatwane na se wo so nsakra wadwena ye bedi wachi atawa o ma me dem kura no ukura ye beba be cho sa na akosu se wo hwe eye adwatwasem a esi o obenim boso me chese matchim na omo aye papa yi ede na manebo ebedan posi na posi ednam hwehwemu so aye adwuma ama eye bosome kita wonsa aye July na yetimi ache emrantie ya na chese boni no di na kwotete henkra na ye becho enti yesre se be ya we ya betu nti jai na ho nto na afin so maka kakra de afa ma mienu a omo atwa nananom e wo nse de no me gidi say police ahene Mr. Christian Tete hono nanamom a watu no e ade a bebo apa intelligence directorate no and special operations team no yenim sene omo si omo dwuma omo de omo be yiwa PCC nti sene a wodo makogu omo bo wonhwehwemu no yenim say kianeke da chama bia no omo be hu asem yi de nam so a mai omo ahwere omo nkwa na no so omo de ba ye de ho amane bo ebetu edwa.
Right. So you could do. What is
right,
your take
so
on here?
I am personally happy about the arrest of the 4 suspects in connection with the gold robbery incident that occurred in Tarkwa.
Right.
You know, one of the core responsibilities of the Ghana Police Service is to arrest offenders and ensure that they are prosecuted in accordance with the law. And I believe the arrest and prosecution of these 4 suspects is another example of the service fulfilling that particular mandate. Besides, the fight against armed robbery and drug peddling is one of the key priorities of the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu, when he assumed office. Those are some of the things he mentioned that he was going to tackle when he assumed office. And I believe so far, you and I can attest to the fact that he is delivering on that particular commitment, judging by the number of armed robbers we continue to arrest, the drug peddlers we continue to arrest across the country over the past few months. That really tells that the IGP is really delivering on that particular commitment. And so we want to commend the Western Central Regional Police Command for that successful operation. And we appeal to the general public to continue to volunteer credible information with us so that together we can make our communities safer and ensure that criminals are brought to justice. And concerning the story on the mysterious death of the 2 women at the Cap Hospitality Hotel, is a sad and disturbing incident. And I think the decision by the IGP to deploy a team of investigators, intelligence officers, and crime scene experts to the area demonstrates the seriousness we attach to this particular case. And I believe that we are going to get the perpetrators behind this particular heinous crime arrested to face justice.
Right. Celebrity.
I think so. The fellas have said it all, so that is it. Yeah.
All right. So let's just mention that it is important that we take care of ourselves and the environment. Let's invest in security. Whenever somebody visits your premises, just be vigilant and ensure that appropriate details are taken so that if anything happens, you can be able to swiftly report and then afford police the necessary details that they would need. If you just tuned in, this is the Safe Touch Show, your most informative morning program here on GH Police TV. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this quick breather.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Hello.
Hello, Nana Joa.
Hey, only I'm at home, can't you?
What is say?
Namia do more, but on away.
Adumo, a mega yo-yo. with schoolmate.
What's wrong, can't you?
Hey, so said me say my copy or Canada.
Wow.
I quenya be up and important I'm share with number every week. Company no pay my 4 or Canada. Now she share a woman say company no bet you a more half. Now pay man switch you half. Scanning 80,000. And no sana at
Nana, Madame Fubia could be Canada. Nana, I'm Chamaboga. No, say, I quenya about a good year to man say, Miss Meeting me free Ghana, about the coming more Canada. Oh, no, say, a mere one in the say, company no. Or moving to your sick, or moving to your half, I'm just made to your half. Into the main young woman home.
Nana, you want to the other. Say, in Paponiphobia or Maba. Obaka catcher will say, or Canada, and then say, or France, Empo, Abuchim Kuna can be. Now, a catcher will say, Aquanyaba, Inti, Aquanyan, agent, no, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and answer Burkina Faso, Inti Faho. Now, when you're on Grata, the Hona will be free, and over Canada, and answer France, and answer Abuchim Kuna can. Now, Naka Sape, Sinibu, and drop. Hey, you go do her. Or bet you wash them. Or bet you music in now. We can't have the queen in our budget. No, we are. What for so? Or best so it is. I want to super nipper me, bra. Hey, now, say, but when young for Mount Park. Come back to sound. You can bet my union, you bet my Obushi, you bet my woman, bet you by your papa. And you are known for Sarkozy. Let me to Ghana for you now. And to me, I know, no mamma in down. No man won't got toss any pabonino, and any paboniform effidim.
Okay, so you are welcome back from that break. Thank you once again for staying with us. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. Now, we are bringing you your essential health tips. And Deputy Superintendent of Police, Madam Joyce Jigbodi Nukunu of the Public Health Unit at the Police Hospital is ready to talk to us about vaccination. So let's enjoy this presentation and we'll be right back.
DSP Joyce Jigbodi Nukunu is my name, CWC Public Health Police Hospital. We are going to talk about vaccines for children. Vaccination is a big deal for kids. It helps protect them from serious diseases like polio, measles, tuberculosis, and the like. In Ghana, vaccines have helped reduce child mortality rates significantly. Let's look at the age ranges. At birth, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 14 weeks. Then we come to 6 months, 7 months, 9 months, 1 year, and then 18 months. Vaccines in general protect us, the children, from serious diseases. As I mentioned earlier, they also save life. They also help boost the immune system. And generally, widespread vaccination helps stop outbreak of diseases. Mommy, daddy, uncle, auntie, please always look in this book, page 51 of your book. Check the date, your next date for vaccination, and then take your child to the nearest facility where you can get your child vaccinated. Thank you.
by DSP Madam Joyce Jibodi Nukunu of the Public Health Unit at the Police Hospital, telling us about vaccination, the need for us to pay attention to, vaccines, especially with our women's tests. Our pregnant women, before you deliver or even after you deliver, there are some periodic moments where you're supposed to go for vaccines, either for you, the mother, and then your baby. And so DSP Joyce admonished that when you pick the ANC book, page 51, I believe that is a page where the various dates for vaccinations or
the various types of vaccinations
actually have been enshrined. So we need to pay attention to them, because it does a lot of good work for the body, saves lives, boosts the immune system and all of that. And so our women need to pay attention to them, you understand? You don't want an issue where you give birth and then your failure as a parent or as a mother to get your child vaccinated will lead to other health issues.
I agree with you. I agree with you because vaccinations is very important. So I think we are all testament to that fact. If our parents had not taken us through the mandatory vaccinations, I'm not sure we would all be sitting here looking the way we do. So it is important that we pay attention to that. And then when it's time, we subject our children, to the periodic vaccinations as mandated.
All right. So away from the essential health tips, I made mention that today with our big conversation, we have an official from the Driver Vehicle Licensing Authority join us for us to look into the proposed rollouts of the new number plates and then other matters arising. And so when the time is right, we'll bring you that conversation on today's edition. But before that, let's go for another quick break. When we resume from the break, we'll delve into other segments on the show. We'll be right back.
Road crashes or accidents are of great worry to everyone. In view of this, we need to be alert on things that brings about accidents on our roads, leading to deaths of our loved ones. It is of this reason that Traffic Orientation Show on GH Police TV seek to teach, educate all road users, being it drivers, riders, pedestrians, on the rules and regulations and road traffic as to reduce road accident. Make time to watch Traffic Orientation Show every day on GH Police TV as we bring you more insight on road traffic related issues. You can also watch us on DSTV channel 362 and other digital channels. On Traffic Orientation Show, we say drive safely, arrive alive.
Akwanhyia ɛyɛ akwansideɛ ɛde ma obi biara ne sɛnti ɛsɛsɛ yɛtwe yɛn adwen ɛkɔ nneɛma a ɛnam so ɛma akwanhyia a ɛde epira ɛne ewuo ɛbɛyi ɛso ne sɛnti GH Police TV ahyehyɛ dwumadie a ne din ɛne kaa kwan so nkyerɛkyerɛ Traffic Orientation Show ɛde ɛbrɛw ɛwɔ dwumadie yi so yɛde etuufo na yɛakyerɛkyerɛw nneɛma ɛne mmara ahodoɔ a ɛsɛsɛ wo ehu ɛwɔ yɛn ɛkwan no ɛso. Enunti jebre yehwe dwumadie yi da bia da ewo GH Police TV so a esan so ewo DSTV channel 362 so na yafa nsua de emfa ensi ka kwanhyia ano ekwan. Wubu ekwan so mmra so police adwumakuo no abie yani a yede ehwew eni a yede ehwew eye mfonitwa afidie a police adwumakuo no ede asisi akwantempon so na yede hwe nneema ekoso ewo yen akwantempon no eso enam dwumadie so ebema ye maame nom se omukọ edwomu a omo ebebe fie asomdwe mu yem papa nom ebeko adwuma abefie asomdwe mu afe ye manso ebeko suku na omo aba efie asomdwe mu. Traffic Tech GH twe wo hyan ye na faje wo nkwa. Piao.
Polisi hingme komi nkwabo ni ona ena hewole wachemen baya ni chumo ni ameba bashia yetwe njolemle gbekefe gbeke baje school eba ni na e follow yetwe njolemle wonyemen hu baya jara no ni ameba bashia yetwe njolemle. Traffic Tech GH camera lo hingme infoni keha wagbadegbe ano mla no yeli. Traffic Tech GH hwehwehwe chonde kudom bahani ohishi da befebe piao.
All right, so it is now time for us to have our big conversation. But then thanks for staying with us from that particular break. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. Now, the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority is the government agency responsible for licensing and evaluation of drivers and vehicles or cars in Ghana. It was established in 1999 by Act 569 of Ghana's Parliament. It has a semi-autonomous status under the Ministry of Transport in Ghana, and then it came to replace the former Vehicle Examination and Licensing Division. Now, DVLA was weaned off government subvention in March 2016, meaning it is now largely self-financed through fees. Now, some of the basic activities or services rendered by the authority include driver's license applications, renewals and testing, vehicle registration and roadworthiness certification, traffic compliance and enforcement supports. And so this morning, we are still going to look into the rollout of the new number plates. And the last time we were privileged to have the boss himself, the Chief Executive Officer for the authority, Mr. Julius Nikwe Kote. So big shout out going out to you, CEO, from wherever you are watching us live on today's edition of the show. Yeah. But this morning we have another fine gentleman who is also an official from the Driver Vehicle Licensing Authority. He's the Director, Driver Training, Testing and Licensing, in the person of Mr. Kafui Semevo, to join us look into the rollouts of the new number plates. We began conversation a couple of weeks ago, and then the possible expectations that we'll be looking out for from the authority. Good morning, Mr. Kafui.
Good morning to you and good morning to your viewers.
You're welcome to the Safe Start Show.
Thank you.
It is great having you.
It's good to be back here.
Yeah, I hope you're fine, sir.
And you gave a very detailed history of the authority.
I know, right? Thank you so much, boss. Right. So the last time we had the CEO himself join us on the show, where we began conversations looking into the rollout of the radio frequency identification number plates. But then let's look at the current status of the amendment of the LI 2180.
Okay.
We've been made to understand that there's a new LI now. To repeal and then replace the old one. So let us know, with the intervention of this new one, how is it going to complement the old one that we are so familiar with?
All right. So if we all recall, in 2012, an LI was passed, which is the 2180 that was passed. There were a number of provisions in it that were implemented over the years, but along the line we identified certain gaps and had to call for amendments. Now, in the process of amending, we realized that quite a number of the regulations have to be amended. So the advice from the Attorney General was for us to do comprehensive review and then rename the LI. So the LI has changed from 2118 now to 2519. 2026. So that is what we'll be using. Currently, yes, the Minister of Transport has signed the law, and it is being printed by the Assembly Press. Then the public will now have access to it. But we also are collaborating with the ministry to engage the public to understand the new provisions and also what their responsibilities will be under the new regulations.
Okay. Wow. So aside this interview, our viewers are being told that there are going to be public awareness strategies being put in place, or that are going to be put in place to ensure Ghanaians understand the changes before they do happen by way of strategic stakeholder engagement.
Exactly.
Now, so let's come into the radio frequency identification number plates.
Okay.
The last time Mr. Akote made mention that it's really going to solve a lot of ambiguity surrounding the usage of tri-plates and then trade licensing and all of that. But I just want you to add your voice to that conversation.
Yeah.
There are some individuals who may not have or may have missed our earlier conversation with the CEO. But once you are here, Mr. Semebo, please tell us what should be the expectations of, Ghanaians who are into vehicle trading or vehicle importation, and then even ordinary owners of cars, as we are shifting, hopefully, in the year 2027.
All right. So this reform actually benefits the state, individuals, collectively.
Yeah.
Now, we are at a point where, when it comes to national planning, we need data.
Yeah.
We have a system that does not really help us know the number of registered vehicles in the country. So, for instance, if I tell you that we have 3.7 million vehicles in the country, that is cumulative. We have counted these vehicles from 1995 to date.
Okay.
The question is, vehicles that were registered in 1995, are all of them still in use? Have some been written off? Have some been scrapped?
Yeah.
We are not aware of it.
Yeah.
But we still keep counting them.
Okay.
Now, if you keep working with such figures, it affects national planning.
Okay.
So that was one of the reasons we are changing this.
Okay.
Then when it comes to security and safety, which is paramount and which I think the police are very interested in, we are unable to adequately identify vehicle owners, number of vehicles. I think we estimate that about 5% of the vehicles on our roads have been crowned. So it means that taxes have not been paid, the custom duties have not been paid, identification of the owners of these vehicles will be difficult, and also when it comes to safety measures, it will be difficult to implement. So those are one of the reasons. Then when it comes to the processes we use, currently our storage process that's the vehicle information storage, is manual.
Okay.
We have been able to scan these documents into electronic format, but we still have some manual processes ongoing. It doesn't help because storage of paper records requires a lot of space and it's even expensive.
I know, right?
If there are more technologies available now to use so that information retrieval will be easy, I think that is the best way to go. So that is one of the reasons we are doing this. And then also, you know that the region, and if I say the region, I mean there is this African region integration that is ongoing. We need to prepare ourselves for regional integration.
Yes.
And we need to be able to promote trade through improved security and safety on our roads. Because vehicles come into our jurisdictions and go out.
Right.
What are the systems in place in terms of vehicle identification and owner identification to ensure that the vehicles that come in are properly identified and also monitored? So these are some of the reasons we are changing this. And then the other one I would like to add to it is that the existing numbers, you see, we have the year of registration at the end.
Exactly.
For some reason, when people are going to buy vehicles, instead of looking at the condition of the vehicle,
They are more interested in the,
in the year of registration.
Yeah.
So I can have a vehicle that I bought in 1995 and maybe didn't register it and I registered it this year.
2026.
I am likely to sell that vehicle at a higher price than you who bought your vehicle last year.
Exactly.
And these are some of the things we want to cure. And then the current registration regime does not allow us to register many vehicles. It has a limit when it comes to, so every preface that you take, for instance, can give you up to just 9,999 numbers.
Okay.
It means that when you get to 9,999, you have to look for another prefix.
Okay.
But what we are introducing will allow every prefix, for every, okay, this time we are not even going to use the F prefix. I'll go into the numbers themselves later. Every registration center will be able to generate 6.7 million numbers.
Okay.
So you can see that the numbers we are generating will outlive us. We're going to have a lot of them. Now we had 33 offices in the past. We've added 24. So you can imagine if each of these is giving you 6.7 million, you can imagine how many numbers we have. So that is it. But we can go back to have some history about how our numbering system used to be.
All right. So MCR, if you can please give us some shots of how numbers used to be by way of history, and then we'll come back and compare it to the current ones or the proposed one that we are here to implement as well.
So if you look at our registration regime between the 1960s and 1980s, can we have the ER 7959 slideshow?
All right, so ER 7959 slideshow.
That is before this.
Okay, before this.
Okay, Mr. Sebabo, whilst I say, let's find out, what this new place you want to introduce, and then the old one or the current state we are going to use, how long will it be faded out immediately, or we're going to use it concurrently, side by side, until such a time that the 26 plates are out?
No, so it's going to be a gradual process. And we don't want to rush vehicle owners in this process. Now, if you realize we started registering the 2026 in January. We are going to continue because we will start the piloting of the new one this month. So somewhere in November, do our assessment and then finally roll out in January 2027. We expect that this will go until 31st December 2028, when we would have finished registering new vehicles and re-registering the existing ones. And we also have plans in place to open more registration outlets so that people can easily get their vehicles registered. So if you look on the screen, between the 1960s and 1980s, these were the sort of numbers we were using in the system. At that time, vehicle population was very less. And I think that even if you go to the driving license regime, you will find out that at the time, the driver's license was a metal with no picture, with just a number written on it. Now, this, because of the population of vehicle at the time, it was easy to manage. And then gradually in 1995, what happened was that the then Vehicle Examination and Licensing Division under the Ministry of Transport and Communication at the time was asked to re-register all vehicles in conformity with a decision that ECOWAS member states took. So there was a re-registration that happened. So if we go, you see that in 1995, next one. In 1995, we introduced the prefix, the number that was assigned to the vehicle, and then there was a letter of the alphabet to represent the year of registration. So, for instance, you see something like GR. That's exactly that was just shown. Please go back to that one. GR1A. So you see, with this, we had the registration center code. We had the registration number that was assigned to the vehicle, and this was serially. So this was what led to the 9,999 numbers, and then the year of registration was represented with an alphabet. Funnily enough, when we got to Z, then the question was, what happens?
What happens next? Because alphabetically we are done.
Exactly. Now, the suggestion was, okay, could you have done A, B? Yes, we could have done that, but the danger is that if you do that, what will happen is it gets to a point where the letters will not fit onto the plate because the plate is limited in space. So then, again, management at the time went into thinking and said, okay, let's change the letter and introduced the last 2 digits of the year of registration. And that led to, that happened in 2009.
Yeah.
So in 2009, you see GR1 and then 09. That was introduced.
Okay.
Then we introduced the Ghana flag and then the country code on the plate at the time.
Okay.
Now,
so what is it in your shorts?
Exactly. So this actually was an improvement on the first one, but still remained manual. And also, this is what led to people looking at the year of registration and always rushing us.
Exactly.
Every year, by September, you see that our registration services will drop because people have bought vehicles, so they are waiting for
the new ones.
For us to enter the new
exactly.
year, you know.
And I don't understand what that means, but
just to boost around and say I'm driving the latest kind now, with fresh registration number plates.
Of course.
So that led to this, and you see that we started from 1, and then the last will be 9999 2025. In our quest to reform the registration process and also to conform to the reasons I mentioned earlier, we said we should do something that will actually totally transform what we are doing and make it easy for all our stakeholders to also be able to use our vehicle numbers to improve their services and even for us. Around that time also, fortunately, the idea of TrafficTech came in. And then the idea of the electronic tolling also came in. So we looked at the system and said, look, the plate must be a smart plate. And therefore, for the plate to be a smart plate, we need to have the RFID, which is the radio frequency identification chip, planted in it. So that is what is going to change on the plate. That chip will contain certain information of the vehicle and the owner, but it's not exposed to the public. It is only authorized officers, I should say, who have devices that can read the plate and also identify owners and confirm if the vehicle is duly or rightly registered. Now, the features of the plates that the new plates you'll be seeing, that's what we have on the screen. So we have redesigned it to introduce the Republic of Ghana.
Okay.
We used to have the GH
yes,
to represent Ghana, but we have now taken off the GH and written the Republic of Ghana. Now, it means that the plate has been properly identified as a state plate. And then we have the national flag to our right. Now, the round symbol you see to the left corner of it is where we will be placing what we call the biennial renewal sticker. Back in 2012, LI 2180, mandated us to be validating the plates, which we were not able to do because the system we were using did not support that. So we couldn't do it. So now we will be doing it. It means that every 2 years during your road ready renewal, we'll validate the plate. And when the plate is validated, a sticker will be affixed in that space. What that also helps us to do is to confirm that if we say we have 3 million vehicles, we actually have 3 million vehicles. Exactly. Then we have at the background of the plate the Ghana flag. Now the Ghana flag will be very faint at the background, but because this picture we see it more pronounced, but it will be very faint. Then now we are going to be starting with the vehicle's number, the number that has been assigned to the vehicle. So if you look at what is on our screen now, you see 59958 as the number that has been assigned. Then we also have the region of registration. So this plate, for instance, or this vehicle was registered in the Greater Accra region. But in the Greater Accra region, we have a number of offices in the Greater Accra. We have the Denta office, we have the Nama office, we have Tema. So every station will have a center code. So this, for instance, is the registration code for the Nama office. Can we stay on that? No. Yes. Then we have the XY, the 2 letters at the end of the of the plate. These are letters that are system generated.
Okay.
So we don't determine what they are, and they don't represent anything.
Okay.
But for us, at the back end, it helps us also to identify vehicles. So every number you will see letters combination, and it is also that helped us to get the 6.7 million for each center. So that's why we say it's random identification mark. Yeah. So these are the features we'll be seeing on the plate. However, we have specific plate for specific or category of vehicles. So we can now look at what will be for private vehicles. Now, if you look at the designs, you see that the private vehicles, you can go to the next. Yes. So this will be for private vehicles. All the features we saw are going to be here. The background is what distinguishes the plate.
Okay.
So you see white background, and then you see black inscriptions on it, and then the Ghana flag and the
sticker.
Exactly. And then the center, the Greater Accra, which means that the vehicle was registered in Greater Accra. And this also helps people to know the regions we have. Yeah. So this will be for private vehicles. The next one will be the commercial vehicles.
Okay.
Now, for all commercial vehicles, we are maintaining the yellow background.
Okay.
And they will also have the vehicle number first, the center of registration, and then the randomly generated letters. Again, the distinction is the color. So the commercial vehicles are going to maintain their yellow colors as it is today. The next one will be the government vehicles. Now, if you talk to your officers in MTTD, for instance, they will agree with me that if you follow a government vehicle, especially when visibility has reduced, because of the green and white, at a certain distance, you are unable to read the plate again. And that is not safe for us. It's not, in the current situation, people can go to any embosser and get a number plate embossed.
Yeah.
So assuming a criminal is driving a vehicle pretending to be a government vehicle, you cannot, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So we are changing that, and we are introducing a new design. It will have the white background, then the colors of the national flag has been used to design the left side. So it's just a strip at the left side. And that is where the GV will be embossed. Now you see that we have taken away the center of registration and the random letters out of this. The reason is this, that all ministries and agencies under the ministries have certain codes assigned to them.
Okay.
So when you look at the vehicle, this is for DVLA.
Yeah.
The 04 represents the ministry, and then the 02 represents the agency.
Okay.
But we will still maintain the 999, and these plates can be embossed in all regions, but controlled from the head office. Yes. Let's look at the next one. The next one should, yes. So in recent times, we hear electric vehicles
flooding the system.
Yes. And it's going to continue.
Yeah.
But these vehicles are environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
And in other jurisdictions, even what happens is that sometimes there are even tax rebates for them.
Yeah.
And so that more people get to use them.
Yeah.
We must identify these vehicles and also encourage the, compliance with them, because we are getting to a point where we must make sure that they also conform to our regulations. So these vehicles are going to be identified with the color strip to the left. That will be the green. The green because it's environmentally friendly. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So that is how it is going to be.
Mr. Kafi, don't you think this one looks quite similar to that of our brothers from Nigeria? The Nigerian plate has Lagos and Abuja and all of that. Look at the color.
Well, but the inscription is Republic of Ghana. So
Maybe because you have the Ghana flag at the
and the Ghana flag is there. Yeah.
But the green is more visible as compared to the Ghana flag.
Yeah.
So like, since when did we have Nigerian? Forgetting that there is the Ghana flag at the top right corner.
Yeah.
But then, as he has explained, because it's environmental friendly,
that's why we have the green.
Yeah.
And what will happen is that, so assuming a commercial vehicle is electric, because the colors will not play, the green will not play well on the yellow, we will give them stickers. They will have stickers to identify them.
But in the same number, please.
Exactly. Okay, so we go to the next one. Currently, if we look at the CD vehicles in the country, they all have the same format. We did some work with the ministry, the Foreign Affairs Ministry, and we came to an agreement that there should be 3 categories because all of them do not have the same protocols. So when we ended, this is what we came up with. The diplomat will have the 999, which is then the vehicle number, and then the CD, and then the random letters. Now, this will still be assigned from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then we'll input into our system, because currently that's the arrangement we have. But they also have the Republic of Ghana and then the region of registration on it. The next one will be for the so let's go to the next. So the consulates will use this plate. They will have the white background. And the same, but you see that CD has changed to CC. To identify them. Yes. So that is how that one will look like. And then we have the third one, which is the international organizations. Currently, the international organizations are also using the same plate. So we've not, but in this system, we are going to distinguish them. So if you take the World Bank and all the United Nations, sorry, they will all be using this type of plate with the blue strip identifying or distinguishing their plates. However, they will maintain the CD. Then we have the next one, which is trailers. So the law requires that we register all trailers. But to date, we've not done that. And there are people who own trailers but do not have the tractors to tow the trailers, so they rent them. Now, if you rent a trailer and a registered tractor or head is pulling it, and the trailer is in the public space and has not been properly identified, should that person leave that trailer anywhere and anything happens, who are we holding responsible? Because that trailer has not been identified. So we are going to register all trailers. When we start the registration, we will do more education, particularly for that registration, and then register all trailers. So it will mean that if a head is towing a trailer, the trailer must have a number displayed, and this is how the number will be looking like. It will have the same arrangement as the vehicles, but distinguished by the yellow color strip to the left of it. And this is going to come with electronic login measures. The owner will have a responsibility to log in, and the person who has rented it will also have that responsibility. The reason we are doing this is that the police or our own enforcement team should be able to verify every trailer we see on our road anytime we stop them. And this can be done electronically. So we are working to complete the electronic login. Then we can start that registration. The next one is the equipment. Now, if we take our road construction equipment, our tractors on the farm today,
and all of that.
Exactly, they also are using the white and green
plates
combination, which we've said that it's not visible.
Yeah.
So we are changing it. They will have the white now background with the blue strip distinguishing them, and the arrangement will be the same. The number formation will be the same for them. Then we go into the motorbikes.
Mr. Senator, before
Yes.
we go to the motorbikes, let's find out with the trailers and then the equipment. Are we going to have the same number plates affixed both at the head and
The head
tail,
and the trail.
or they're going to be different?
No, so the head has its own number.
Okay.
The trailer will have its own number.
Okay.
But at the time you are towing that head, once you log in, the system will link your head's number
Okay.
to the tail. So even if you pick the tail's number, the trailer's number, you should be able to identify
The head.
the head.
Okay.
Same as the equipment.
Exactly. And that is why we are doing electronic.
Okay.
So that enforcement will be
So there's going to be that synergy. between
Exactly.
both.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay, so we go to the motorbikes and see.
Okay, so before that, there's a question that has just come through
Okay.
our WhatsApp line, and this one is coming from Felix Abosokan. He reads that he said the numbers really don't mean anything, but a system generated. Does that not make room for anyone to generate these numbers and manufacture the number plates? I think this one is in connection to the random identification mark
Okay.
on the plate.
Okay. All right, so this is what is happening. Apart from the system generating the number, we are not going to have the type of embossment arrangements we have now.
Okay.
All embossment centers will be controlled and owned by the authority.
Okay.
And you cannot just walk to
Any shop
any
at
of the
all.
exactly. Now, even the ones we are owning, you cannot even walk to the embossment center
And then give them
and
the number
say,
that will
I
just
want
give the
this
plates.
number.
Ah.
No. The number will have to be triggered from our system
Okay.
and released to the embossment facility
Before it-
electronically
Yeah.
before the system can even pick it
Okay.
and emboss it.
Okay.
So if those approvals are not made,
You cannot go
you,
ahead.
you cannot go ahead. And, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr.
Yes.
Seme, for Felix. That is the response from Mr. Kafu saying that you're not going to have some random shops or outlets where you can just walk in and then get your embossed plates. But this one is going to be a coordinated system where approval must be given out by the authority electronically before such embossment can be done. So it tells you how tight and secured these reforms are going to be hinged on. Okay, so we are having a massive transformation from those era where you think everything was just left ajar and the people were just doing whatever thing they like. Now everything is going to be secured, well coordinated to ensure topmost security for the authority and vehicle owners as well. So that is it with your response, Felix. I also can thank you for the message. That's Kafu.
Yeah.
Can continue.
So with the motorbikes, we realize that there are some owners of motorbikes who have what we call the abuboya.
Yeah.
Now, this person goes to register a motorbike, and the person is given 2 number plates. He puts one on the abuboya
And then
and puts one on the
motorbike.
motorcycle.
Okay.
Because of that, what we have done is that we are still maintaining the colors for the motorbike.
Okay.
We have introduced the center of registration and then the random letters. But private motorbikes will have the blue background plate with the M, distinguishing them from Aboboya.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then when we come to the private Aboboya, that will be, so we go to the next plate. That will be represented by T. So those categories, tricycles, quadricycles, will all
Quad
fall,
bikes. Okay.
and that will all be T.
Okay.
So those are distinguished from the
normal motorbikes. we know.
exactly.
So then I'm seeing that they all have the same color, but it's just the alphabet that is distinct.
Exactly. And then the color also distinguish whether it is for private use
or for commercial
or for commercial, because the new LI is going to allow motorcycles for carrying passengers for fare paying.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So for them, what will happen is that if it's a motorbike, let's go to the next plate. If it's a motorbike that is registered for commercial passenger carrying, then they are going to come with the
yellow background.
The yellow background.
Okay.
And still identify with the M to
Okay.
distinguish them. If it is the tricycle, then it will have the T, because there are tricycles that are also going to be registered for commercial use, and they will also have the yellow background. Yeah. Today we see people carrying human beings in tricycles that have trailers. It is dangerous and it's against the law.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is for tricycles. If you go to the next one, which is the DV, So the DV, we are also reforming the DV. We are going to have, again, the Republic of Ghana on it, but the code you see down there, DC001W, is a code that will be assigned to the garage or the authorized person this plate is given to.
Okay.
Now, you are not supposed to transfer this plate to anybody.
Okay.
Unlike today, people get it and sell.
Exactly.
Yes, Ali. We are not going to allow that again. Then you have the expiring date down there.
Top right.
Exactly.
So
if it is Mensa cardless and you get it, that code identifies you as Mensa cardless. Exactly.
Okay.
And we are also going to regulate the number of plates each person will have. You can't be having that large number of plates again. Yeah.
So approximately how many will each car dealer?
No, so it depends on the application and your justification.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But because we are not going to allow individuals to be using this number, this plate, we have made a provision for individuals who may bring in vehicles and may not immediately be ready to register them. So those ones, that will be the next one, and that comes in the form of a sticker.
Okay.
It's a temporal sticker.
Okay.
Now, this sticker will have the make of the vehicle it is issued to, the color of the vehicle, where the region where the vehicle was registered. There's a center code also on it, and then the random letters.
Yeah.
It also has expiring date because we are allowing you to use it for just 6
Maximum
months.
6 months. Yeah.
6 months. Yeah. After the 6 months, we are not likely to renew it.
Okay.
You must register the vehicle because there is no point keeping the vehicle
For 2 years, 3 years,
unregistered.
and then driving. Yeah.
Exactly. So we have that flexibility up to 6 months. Then you must register the vehicle. Then we go into what we call the ceremonial numbers.
Okay.
We have all seen situations where people emboss certain inscriptions and put on their vehicles and even cover the number plates. So during that ceremony, you are unable to even identify who they are.
Right.
And there is a lot of abuse in that. So what we are doing is that, okay, if people wish to have this, then we will introduce a ceremonial plate, which is the next one. The ceremonial plates are going to be coming with inscriptions people give to us, but we have limited space on the plates.
Yeah.
We can take up to 10 characters, including spacing.
Okay.
So if you bring inscription that goes beyond it, we'll advise you to change it. So, for instance, we've seen these days schools competing when they come to their speed day celebrations. Yeah, if you are going, you can put your school's name there.
Right.
Yes. So we will do that, but it will be valid for 7 days. And again, when this is issued to you, it is linked to your vehicle number. So you cannot bring a vehicle that is not registered to obtain this ceremonial plate.
Okay.
Because we are doing it in a way that once they scan the plate, they should know which number is assigned to the vehicle. And we are doing it in a way also that you are not going to remove the plate that has been assigned. There's a hook that will come with it, and then you can just peg it to it.
Okay.
So after the 7 days, you take it off.
And then you have the original plate.
Exactly. Yeah. Even the original plate, what we are doing is that the screws we are going to use are no longer the riveting pins, but these screws goes only clockwise.
Okay.
You can't go anti-clockwise. Once you go anti-clockwise,
Destroy the plates.
yes, and any plate destroyed, you have to come back for replacement because you cannot go anywhere. You won't get it. So we will advise that people take good care of the plates. Now, let me just mention that the plates are state property.
Okay.
The numbers that are on the the plates assigned to the vehicle are for the owners, and these owners will have these numbers for 5 years. If you are still using the vehicle, you have it as long as the vehicle is with you.
Okay.
But if, for instance, you sold that vehicle to someone else, you can keep that number for 5 years. After 5 years, if you don't come to assign that number to another vehicle or you don't buy a new vehicle, then the system automatically
Release it.
will deactivate it and reassign that
The
number.
number to
Exactly.
another person.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, if you retain the number and you buy a vehicle, assuming you sold a saloon car and you buy another saloon car, we'll assign the number you retained to that saloon car.
Okay.
But if you bought, let's say, an articulated truck, then we have to give you
A new one.
a new number.
And now what happens to the old one?
No, you still keep it. If the 5 years is up and you've not
Obviously, haven't gotten the same
bought
kind
that,
of- we'll have
that
to be
category of
reassigned.
vehicle,
Yeah.
the system will pick it up. It's just like how the SIM card
There's
Works.
couples
works.
that
Yeah,
use it.
after a while, it just goes off. Then we have also the special identification marks, or what we call the
Customized.
exactly the customized plates. And now what we are going to do is that we have taken the year of registration out. So, for instance, if Gamanche registered the first vehicle, but he's not sold it and he's bought another vehicle and he wants Gamanche, then it will be Gamanche 1.
Okay.
That is how it will come. So if we get to a point where we cannot, the space,
They're using the 10
Exactly.
character thing.
if you bring a name that cannot fit on it, well, we'll advise you that we can't.
In that case, do you advise abbreviation? Assuming the person was still the one to.
Yeah, if the person abbreviates and it fits, yeah. But there are some that you can't abbreviate because if you take Gamanche, it's Gamanche.
No, so we're talking about where it exceeds the 10 character space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Once we advise you and you give us options that fit, yes, we'll go ahead and do it for you.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So let's look at what we need to do as vehicle owners to prepare for this new reform. We have something we call onboarding. The onboarding simply means that we have scanned the paper files into electronic formats. But we all know that when you collect data, you must do some data cleaning. So we don't want a situation where just because we scanned, we assume that everything is fine and we start. So we are verifying each vehicle and move you into our active database.
Okay.
When you come to register, so this is for existing vehicles, the existing vehicles that have been registered. So when you come with your vehicle registration document. You come with your Ghana card. Then you also have to bring the vehicle with you. We'll do what we call bio data verification because we use the NIA database to do that. And by law, that is what you are supposed to be identified with. So when we do that, and we find out we identify that you are the person, we cross-check the vehicle documents, and we are okay that the document belongs to that vehicle. In the process, we take a picture of the vehicle, and then we move you into our active database. Yeah. This process of onboarding is actually free.
It's free.
Yes.
Okay.
However, there are three outcomes that require payment.
Okay.
The NIA verification requires payment. So that is 25 cedis.
Okay.
Then you get when we are done with the process, we give you what we call the vehicle registration card, which is also a smart card.
Okay.
So we are replacing the paper VRC with that card.
All right.
And then we will also give you the titles, the certificate of title to your vehicle. Today, if you ask anybody to prove what
Certificate of title is.
to improve the ownership of it, the person will bring you a transfer form.
Documents, yeah, that's
But that
the
form
form,
reads
A form C.
application to transfer a vehicle.
Okay.
So we have introduced the certificate of title also. Now, these three items will cost 288.55 cedis.
Wow.
But,
300 cedis.
but what we are doing is that we are not expecting that the full amount is paid
There
when
and
you
then.
do the onboarding before we start the rollout.
Okay.
We are encouraging you to do the onboarding now because it actually simplifies the registration process.
Okay.
But if you go today, all you'll be paying is 25 cedis. We are not going to take the 288.55 because if we go ahead and issue the smart card and the certificate of title, it is the old number that will be printed on it. So if we roll out in 2027 and you come, then we'll be asking you to change the card and then the certificate of title to have the new number, which we don't want to do.
Okay.
So just do the onboarding. When later the new number is assigned to your vehicle, then the card that will be printed will have the new number. The certificate of title also have the new number, and then at that point you pay the remaining 263.55 to the authority.
So the onboarding can be done now, from now.
Oh yes.
Until the 2027 when you roll.
Exactly. So the onboarding is ongoing, and it doesn't matter where your vehicle was registered. You can drive to any DVLA office and have it done. Especially now we are even doing extended service, extended hours of service. Most of our regional offices are closing at 10 p.m. So people should take advantage and do it. We have the Adenta office that is running 24 hours service, and so you have access to the office anytime, and we advise that people go there and do the onboarding in preparation for the new smart number plates.
So what is it? You know, it's interesting when Mr. Semewo said it was free.
Yeah.
You know, Ghanaians and freebies.
I know, right?
So when he comes in like 288, I'm sure people will be asking, but the man said it is
It's free. So how come?
How can we pay
So-
it to?
So the onboarding is free, but the outcomes is what you are paying for, because the card costs money.
Right.
The certificate of title, the documents we are giving you, it costs money to generate. But the interesting thing is that government through parliament always make sure that our services are subsidized.
Right.
So we never charge the true cost of our services. And I'm sure if people have obtained the same services in other jurisdictions, they can attest to this. Yes.
So even the 288 is a subsidized.
Yes. And it's giving you 3 items.
You know, typically someone may say that I own a vehicle, I have duly registered my vehicle as well. I mean, my roadworthiness certificate, everything is on point. Now, DVLA is telling me that I'll have to onboard, migrate from the old system to the new one. Me, I'm sitting my somewhere.
Yes, you said I should do.
You said I should do that thing. Then why are you asking me to pay 288?
Yes.
Where they feel that probably the authority could have taken care of the already existing vehicles and then, you know, sort them out. But then if your vehicle happens to be a newly registered vehicle, that is where you'll be asked to pay for the smart card and all of that. It's like a fee.
Yes, that's a valid question, but the response is this, that the things I mentioned, the bio-verification, is a new thing we are doing.
Okay.
We didn't used to use the national identification database to do this. Usually you would have used a copy of your passport or license to do this. So it's a new thing we are doing. Then also the card, the smart card we are giving you, is also new. And the smart card is supported with systems. And these systems, we invested in them. So we need to recoup those investments. And then the certificate of title. These are all new additions to the process. And these are things that will help achieve the objective for this reform.
Okay.
So we actually appreciate the difficulty, but
we'll have to bear with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, they should be giving some time from now till so you start saving towards it.
But I think the bottom line has got to do with the security of the car owner.
Exactly.
There are often times where people lose their vehicles by way of theft or even car snatching or whatever, and then they are unable to even trace their vehicles. You know, looking at a lot of gaps and the loopholes in the system. By the last time, the CEO mentioned that these reforms are out to ensure that they seal every gap or every hole. To ensure even if you owe your vehicle and someone even steals it, because they know that the security features around it will not even guarantee them to guarantee them for them to sell it. They will just abandon the vehicle and then run away. So that is something that we should all embrace, and it's going to help us within our space. All right. So if you are just tuning in on today's edition of the SafeStar Show, we are having a very wonderful conversation with Mr. Kafu Isemewo, an official with the Driver Vehicle Licensing Authority. He's also the Director Training, Driver Training, Testing and Licensing. And we are talking about the possible rollout of the Radio Frequency Identification Number Plate, RFID, which is expected to commence hopefully in the beginning of the year 2027. But then the piloting will start this month, as he made mentioned, and then end somewhere around November thereabouts. And so please, we are all encouraged to, bear with the authority and ensure that we achieve the common objective, in providing topmost security to vehicles. But we made mention that this show is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on Facebook, on TikTok, on X, on YouTube. At this moment, I want to take the opportunity and then read some messages coming through on our Facebook live streaming. If there are some questions whatsoever, I may redirect them to Mr. Kafu and then he's going to address them. The first one is coming from Raymond Dakota Range Rover. He says, "Good morning, comrades. Good morning to you, Raymond, for the message." Kofi GH says that, "Good morning, my favorite show, Safe Starts. May our day be purposeful and peaceful." So that is a message coming from Kofi GH. Good morning to you, Kofi, for the message as well. Salintes, we do not have a lot of messages on our Facebook live stream. I think they are about 2 or so. Okay. So that is it. So if you have other messages, with our WhatsApp line as well.
WhatsApp line. We have just a couple on the WhatsApp line. So we have one coming from Chinebu Akodia Foster. And then here is from Mankesim. He asked, throughout the boss's presentation, he has not mentioned anything about price. So please ask him about the prices as well. Mr. Sewabo. So somebody wants to know about the prices aside the onboarding thing, which you have mentioned. And if I may go on to the second one, so that you take all up together.
Yeah.
So this is from Ernestina of Offense. So please ask the DVLA boss. Okay, so what happens to the existing number plates? And are we going to pay for the new plates? These are the questions we have for now. So if you can please address them.
I think that the two are related.
Yeah.
So yes, the plates will be paid for. However, we do not determine and announce prices until Parliament and Ministry of Finance have given us that go ahead. We submitted our proposed rate, and usually they'll look at it, look at the justification, and then either approve or ask for certain adjustments. So until those approvals are achieved, we will not be able to mention any amount at the moment. And for now, people shouldn't be worried. We are doing pilots. By the time we are done with the pilot, we'll come out with the figures for people to get prepared.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ernestina and Chunebua, the amount or the rate to it is still being considered. So once the final decision is taken, they would roll out the exact amounts vehicle owners need to pay when going for a new registration for a plate. So let's remain calm until that is done and they would pull it out for us all. So Mr. Kafui, there's a concern with the replacement of the new plates. You did mention that once you're trying to take it off and it goes anti-clockwise, it falls and you have to get a new plate. Is this new plate going to come as an original feel like you are attending the replacement? Is it I'm going for an original feel like you're replacing the new plates, or because you once had a plate and for some reason it is damaged, the replacement will be kind of subsidized?
Okay, so if the plate is damaged and you are replacing it, you pay same as an existing vehicle that had come into
to a new plate
to obtain a new plate. Now the plates, the quality of plates we are using are not plates that you just get easily damaged. But we accept that there are situations where a vehicle may get into an accident and the plate will be damaged. There are situations where people go to spray their vehicles or work on the body of the vehicles. But even that, because the plate is a state property, you must protect it. You shouldn't touch or attempt to remove the plate. The moment you attempt to remove the plate and you even take it off, you must get it replaced before it can be on the road. And if you tampered with it, then you must be ready
to pay for it.
to pay for it.
Right.
But there's one other thing under the onboarding. Now, there was a gadget that was shown. That gadget is used for verifying whether a vehicle has been cloned or not. And as we speak, since we got this gadget, we have identified some vehicles and handed them over to the customs.
Already?
Yes.
Wow.
What is going to happen is that every vehicle that is being onboarded will go through the system for us to be assured that those vehicles are not cloned, so that we don't get bad vehicles into our database. This also shouldn't deter anybody from coming to us. We know that there are people who have vehicles that they can't even trace their documents. This is the time to come to the authority. Let us understand what your challenge is. Let's find a way of resolving it and get you onboarded in readiness for the new number. Because if we roll out and we end the exercise, it will be an offense for you to be driving with the current numbers.
Okay.
So if you have challenges, don't be worried. You come to us. And that is why we are there. We'll find a way of resolving it. So let's be advised on that.
Right. So what is it?
Right. So that is well
we
explained by Mr. Kafu Isemebo that I think people are still contemplating as to whether or not should I go forward with my vehicle even though I do not have documents covering the vehicles. But then that is an assurance from the authority that you still have to come.
Yeah.
That is why they exist. Certainly there's going to be a way out and that particular issue is going to be resolved. Now, moving straight to our TikTok live streaming, there are a couple of questions coming through as well. The first one is coming from Azagbemi. He says, is it compulsory to roll up the old number plates into the new plates? If so, who bears the cost? I think that one has been explained by Mr. Skafu. Yeah, that yes, it is compulsory because whilst the window comes to an end, it's going to be an offense for you to be driving around the current number plates. So please, the onboarding exercise is currently ongoing. Please get it done until the new number plates comes up next year, 2027, where you go and then make your payments with the balance that will be left. We are told that the onboarding only costs 25 Ghana cedis. So please, from now,
the bio verification.
Okay, yeah, that is 25 Ghana cedis, right? Okay, so if you make that payment now, and then next year once we have the RFID plates out, that is where you go back and then make your balance. I think 260 something 0.555 whatever. Yeah, so that is it. So that's a response to Azagbemi's question. And then Kofise is asking, are there reforms with insurance as well? Mr. Kafui.
So I will not speak for the NIC, but I know that we are collaborating to see how this reform will help ensure that every vehicle on the road is also insured. I think that we started even some collaboration with one of the state-owned insurance companies at the port, and the NIC sits on our governing board. So we are collaborating.
Okay.
We are going to be sharing data, same with even the police.
Nice.
When it comes to Traffic Tech is going to depend heavily on this new number plates. Same with road tolling. It's going to depend heavily on this. So we are actually considering our stakeholders in the implementation of this new reform. Yeah.
All right. So that is it. Kofi C, with your question about possible insurance reform. Sir Tony is also asking, after the onboarding, will you be giving new number plates? Absolutely, yes. We've said that. That once we roll out the new number plates in 2027, certainly those plates are going to be in use. Highest Ben says that, good morning, officers. Good morning to you, Highest, for the message. Okay, and then some messages coming in again. This one is coming from Kofi Say. He comes back and says that, do we still get two plates, front and back? Absolutely, yes. Mr. Kofi?
Yes.
That's right. Yes. So you still have two plates with the new number plates coming on board. And then Nanga Blue says that, but if the vehicle is registered in a different person's name, but you hold those documents. I think this question has got to do with the sale of the... Currently, if someone sells their vehicle to a different person. Yeah, so I bought a vehicle from Teresa. I have the documents from her. and the vehicle is now mine. Yes, so I think they want to know if how do you go about it as well?
Okay, so again, it is a legal requirement that once you buy the vehicle within 14 days, you should inform the licensing authority and then get it transferred into your name. However, if you've not done that, we are not going to punish you for not doing it because we are transiting into a new system of registration and we are encouraging everybody to participate. So we'll still go ahead and do the transfer of ownership for you once you get the required documentation. So you need the person you bought it from to give you a transfer letter. You need the person to sign the transfer form, and then both of you will have to properly identify yourself with us. Then we'll go ahead and then do the transfer. So if anybody has such situation, of course, this is a time for you to get it rectified. Yeah.
Right. Mr. Kafui, so aside the interview we're currently having to create the awareness to Ghanaians, what other awareness strategy have you put in place to ensure that Ghanaians really understand this new reform coming up?
Okay. So apart from this medium, we are actually on the ground, moving from region to region, ensuring that we are engaging the public to understand. So we have done the northern regions. We also came down to Bono region. We've done those areas. Okay. We have planned to go back in the next week, and we are going to do for all regions. But when we leave the region, our officers in the region take up the assignment and continue to engage with the public. So yes, we are taking all opportunities that are available to ensure that we get people to understand what we intend doing. So yes.
Right.
And the least opportunity you give us, we grab it.
I know, right? Yes.
Definitely.
Right. Yeah.
You also did mention about the LI 2519.
Yeah, that's the new one.
The new one. Are we possible to have? Can you outline some of the provisions in there, if it is within?
There are quite a number of changes in it. I would say now we have about 247 regulations in that LI. We have some that have taken care of autonomous vehicles. So the requirement for you to obtain an operator's license for autonomous vehicle, we have made provisions for even the new number plates and the changes that we have made. There is also provision for the age.
Okay.
The commercial drivers, it has been reduced now to 21 years.
Okay.
Just because in the old law it was 25, and that means that it could create a lot of unemployment situations.
Okay.
People are in the universities are even using Uber to pay their school fees and those. So those considerations have been made, and there are quite a number of provisions that have changed. So what we intend doing in our public engagement when the copies are out is that we are also again going to be moving from region to region, engaging and using all medium available to us to ensure that we get the public to understand what the changes are. However, these laws will also be available at the Ghana Publishing Corporation for the public to access. If you see anything in the law and it is not clear to you, of course you can contact us, and yes, we'll be ready to explain what it means.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, boys, do you have any more?
Yeah, so let me quickly run through the messages still coming through on our TikTok live streaming. This one is saying that if the place are state property, why do the citizens have to pay for it? Kofi say. Oh. Mr. Kafui.
I told you Ghanaians are freebies. Eh?
I know, right? So because Mr. Kafui said that it is a state property, you must ensure you protect it. He's asking that if they are coming from the states, why do citizens have to pay for it?
Okay. Cost.
Yes, exactly.
So,
absolutely.
So like I said, we are not even paying the full costs. And secondly, all documents or items that belong to the state that are given to you and you are in custody of them, you still pay for. So the driver's license you pay for, passport you pay for.
They are state properties.
Yes, these things are not. You are only custodians
of them. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So you pay to get it, and you see, the number plates are not human rights. So you are using public space. You must obtain permission to use the public space, and there are responsibilities that come with that privilege that is going to be granted to you.
Exactly.
And one of them is you must go through the process, pay for it to use the space.
Very well.
If not, we will say because our taxes were used to build roads, we can't toll the roads.
Exactly.
Yes. But we need to maintain the systems to make sure that it's efficient and it's helping all of us.
Absolutely. Kofi say that is a response from Mr. Kafu Isemevo on your question about paying for state properties. All right. So Kofi Lloyd is asking, what if the person is in Europe? Mr. Kafu. Yeah. So there are some people who claim they're in Europe, but then they may not be physically available for the vehicles to be onboarded and all that.
Okay. So the onboarding can still be done if you are out of jurisdiction.
Okay.
We have an application that you can use to verify yourself. So if you, let's say, ask someone to do it on your behalf, it will get to a point where you have to do the verification. It means that you should have been registered with the NIA, so that we can do the verification. But if you are not registered with the NIA, then it will mean that until you are back in the jurisdiction and you have done that registration, that you can go ahead and do the registration with the new number system.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ma says, hi, hardworking IGP and ever beautiful CID boss. May the good Lord shield you always. All right. Thank you so much for the message. And then please do something about the Uber hijack. Okay, so this one is not connected to our discussion. Okaikwe says, I've lost my car documents. It's been over 13 years, so I drive it DV. How can I get the documents? Wow. 13 years, documents have been lost or misplaced, but then he drives around using the DV plates. So these are some of the things that the new reform is going to address.
So that suggests that his vehicle is even not registered with the authority.
Yeah, with the authority, yes.
So the document that may be missing, I'm sure, will be the customs.
Customs.
Yeah. You can always go back to the customs, and they will.
I think they will reprint your.
Exactly. Once you already have paid your duty, you can be given copies.
Yeah. So okay, that is it. If you have genuinely lost your document, as you claim here, by way of the import duty that you paid at the port, you can just go back to the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority, and once you have made payments, those documents can be reprinted and given out to you. Then you can move to the DVLA and get your vehicle registered as well. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's the same question. Stephen Aban Jr. is asking. Stephen Aban Jr. says that, please, what about the electric motorcycles? Someone is asking that because we displayed that of the electric vehicles, they didn't see that for the motorcycles as well. Yeah.
So like I said, because of the color of the plates, those are going to have stickers. They will be distinguished using stickers.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. And Nanga Blue says, do you still need the previous owner when you have all the vehicle document of the same vehicles? Okay, no. So that one, I think that is Kafui. Mr. Kafui, this one is asking that do you still need the previous owner around when you have the vehicle that you have bought or purchased from them? You have the document intact when you want to re-register.
Okay. So the only way we are able to identify the owner of the vehicle is the records we have.
Okay.
So if the document you are bringing to us does not bear your name, then you need the consent of that person to transfer the vehicle, because we cannot transfer a property to you when
the principal owner is on the way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So that is it. That's what it means. Nanga Blue, you have to seek the consent of the original owner before the transfer is done. Okay. ADK19 says, a friend of mine in the UK has given me his motorbike, left in Ghana without papers. What should I do? Hey, ADK, are you sure that you haven't gone to steal this motorbike?
So that is not a problem. If the motorbike is registered, give us the registration number. We'll go into our records and you can get certified copy of the document.
Okay. So ADK, please ensure you have the registration number of the motorbike given out to the DVLA. They'll get into the system and then you get your appropriate response as well. Obidum BA says, happy birthday to DSP Mr. Bright, a champion, Staff Officer Ashanti South, Bekwai. Okay. Nana Obin Ampedu Otis, II says, good afternoon, Ghana Police from the Middle East. Good afternoon. This one is good morning here in Ghana, Nana Obe and Peru. Thank you for the message as well. And Stephen Aban Jr. says, thank you. Okay, I think that is a response to his question. All right, so those are the questions coming through on our TikTok live streams at this. Yes, so that is it. Okay, so Takafu, you also would have to bring an end to our conversation on today's edition of the show. But finally, before you leave, give us your final words to our audience who are watching us as part of the reforms that, you know, is bound to happen very soon.
Okay. So, first of all, we are very soon going to be seeing some vehicles carrying their new plates. But we are encouraging the public to take the opportunity now and do the onboarding before next year, January. The reason is that if you do the onboarding, all challenges you have would have been resolved before the time of re-registration and registration. So just take the opportunity now and do it. Now, groups like the transport unions, like the churches, organizations that can have about minimum 20 vehicle owners can also have certain arrangements with our mobile team and our regional offices and district offices for these officers to come to your premises to have the onboarding done. So when you have the list, you just contact us. We'll have an arrangement with you and agree on a date, and then we come to you. But individuals are also encouraged to go to any DVLA office and have the onboarding done ahead of January 2027.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for your time with us on today's edition of the SafeTouch Show. We'll be having a very wonderful conversation with Mr. Kafu Isembevo, who is the Director, Driver Training, Testing and Licensing at the Driver Vehicle Licensing Authority, DVLA, here in Ghana. It's all about the proposed rollouts of the radio frequency identification number. Yes, the piloting is built to start in the month of August this year. And then hopefully in the year 2027, January, we will do the enforcement of that particular one as well. Yes, so but before that, someone just brought in a message that says that this one is coming from Moses. He says, please, I want to customize Just Divorced. How much will it cost me? Someone wants to know. I think the person is a divorcee, so he wants to announce to the whole world that I have just divorced.
We'll give you the price as soon as the approvals are made.
Okay. Yeah.
But make sure that will fit onto our plate.
Yeah, so Moses, that is it. That once the prices are made, you are going to get the price as well. But then make sure that your characters do not go beyond 9 or 10 maximum.
I pray it goes beyond that.
There will not be no approval, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, but in his case, the event has happened already.
Exactly. So whether you do it or not, they don't really actually care. Okay, so that is it with our big conversation on today's edition. We are going for another quick break. When we return, we'll delve into your birthday messages and then celebrate with you in a grand style. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Hello.
Hello, Nana Joa.
Hey, only I'm at home, can't you?
What is say?
Namia do more, but on away.
Abdomo, a mega yo-yo, with schoolmate.
What's home, can't you?
Hey, so said, dear, it's a Macupi or Canada.
Wow.
I couldn't be up, and I'm pointing I'm sure number every week. Company no air pay into my 4 or Canada. Now, she said, a woman is say, company no bit ya, a more half. Now, pay to man, switch you have scanning 80,000. And no sana at
Nana, Madame Fubia Copia Canada. Nana name Chamaboga. Mose Aquina Abao, a good year to man say, Miss Smith near Free Ghana, about the Canada Canada.
Oh,
No say a mere one in a say company no. Or moving to your sick, or moving to your half, I'm just made to your half. Into the minion wabba home.
Nana, you want to the other. Say, in Paponiphobia or Maba. Or Papa catcher will say, or Canada. And then say, or France, Empo, Abuchim Kuna can be. Now, catcher will say, Aquanyaba, Inti, Aquanian, agent, a war, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and answer Burkina Faso, Inti Faho. Now, when you're on Grata, the Hona will be free and over Canada, and answer France, and answer Abuchim Kuna can. Now, Naka Sape, Sinibu, a drop. Hey, you go do her. Or bet you wash them, or bet you lose again now. We can't have a queen in our budget. No, we are what for so, or best so it is. I want to suffer the Bermuda. Hey, now, say, but when young for Mount Park, come back to sound one now. You can bet my union, you bet my position, you bet my own, bet you by your papa. And you are known for Sarkozy. Let me to Ghana for you now. And to me, I know, Mamma Maninda. Na ma kwa nkoto sa ni paboni ni no ana ni paboni fo no afidim.
Police hingme komi kwabo ni ona ena hewole wachemen baya ni chumo ni ameba bashia yetwe njolemle gbekefe gbeke baje school eba ni na e follow yetwe njolemle wanyeme hu baya jarano ni ameba bashia yetwe njolemle Traffic Tech GH camera lo hingme infoni keha wagbadegbe ano mla no yeli Traffic Tech GH hwehwehwe chonde kudom bahani ohishi da befebe piao.
Road crashes or accidents are of great worry to everyone. In view of this, we need to be alert on things that brings about accidents on our roads, leading to deaths of our loved ones. It is of this reason that Traffic Orientation Show on GH Police TV seek to teach, educate all road users, being it drivers, riders, pedestrians, on the rules and regulations and road traffic as to reduce road accident. Make time to watch Traffic Orientation Show every day on GH Police TV as we bring you more insight on road traffic related issues. You can also watch us on DSTV channel 362 and other digital channels. On Traffic Orientation Show, we say drive safely, arrive alive.
All right, so you're welcome back from the break, and thank you once again for staying with us. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. All right, so we have gotten to one of the most interesting segments on the show. This is where we take time and celebrate and share the excitement of police officers, our loved ones, dedicated viewers, and even colleagues from sister state security agencies who are celebrating their birthdays in the month of August. And so, MCR, if you have the projected list of birthday celebrants, let's go. Right, so the first birthday wish goes out to Chief Superintendent of Police retired, Mr. Stephen A.B. Tete. Yeah, so it is a happy birthday going out to Chief Super retired Mr. Stephen A.B. Tete. This wish is coming from your loved ones, your family and friends. And the message, I can't really see the production, please, if you can have that done.
So I think from Chief Superintendent A.B. Tete, this is from Leanne and the whole family. Their message is, may your ears see you prosper in all your endeavors. We wish you long life coupled with good health. So this is from Leanne and the whole family to you. Chief Superintendent retired Stephen A.B. Tete.
All right, so that is it with the first birthday wish on the Sifter Show live on GH Police Television. The second birthday wish, yes, it's a happy birthday going out to, this one is a belated happy birthday wish going out to Policewoman Chief Inspector, Madam Christiana Ayebeng, also known as Dawn. You are with the Ghana Police basketball team. This one is from the sports unit to you, and the message reads, may the good Lord continue to bless, strengthen, and protect you. Enjoy the fruitfulness of this addition. So belated happy birthday going out to you, Policewoman Chief Inspector Christiana Ayebeng, also known as Dawn, with the Ghana Police basketball team. Do have a fabulous birthday celebration this week. Madam, you are loved by many. Another happy birthday wish going out to Chief Inspector Enoch Nate Nuya with the Tema region. This wish is coming from Policewoman Sergeant Jemilatu Yusuf, your lovely wife of the National Formed Police Unit Armory Department. And the message reads that today I celebrate the incredible person you are. Your love, kindness, and beautiful heart makes every day brighter. And I'm so grateful to have you in my life. So happy birthday wish going out to a wife to a husband from a wife, Chief Inspector Mr. Enoch Nati Nuya. You are the Tema region. This wish is coming from your wife, Policewoman Sergeant Jamila to Yusuf, and your loved ones as well. So do have an amazing birthday today, Chief Inspector Enoch, as you celebrate your day. Chill out and have fun. Okay, so another happy birthday wish going out to this fine-looking policewoman inspector, Bessie Ano Bonsu Esuman. You are the Asafumami. Yes, in fact, Asafumami means that you are a wife to a pastor, Naminipa. So this wish is coming from your family, friends, and colleagues. And their message reads that on this special day, we celebrate a remarkable woman of strength, courage, wisdom, and faith. May God continue to bless you with good health, long life, divine protection, and abundant joy. Your dedication, humility, and commitment to serving both God and humanity is truly inspiring. As you begin another year, may the Lord grant you greater wisdom, favor, and success in every area of your life. May He establish the work of your hands and surround you with His peace and everlasting love. So this one is from your family, friends, and colleagues. Happy birthday once again going out to you, Policewoman Inspector Bessie Ano Bonsu Esuman Asafumami. So more oil to you, Asafumami, and then keep holding the fort for us. Do have an awesome birthday celebration today. Wow, another happy birthday wish to a good friend, a brother, and a colleague, Sanites. You know that this gentleman is a very hardworking and industrious one as well at the transport unit here at the public National Police Headquarters. Right. Anytime public affairs, we get to the transport, to seek means of transportation to our respective locations as part of our work. This gentleman is always available to help us, get the work done.
Right.
So it is a happy birthday wish going out to General Lance Corporal Benjamin Richard Isel with the Transport Unit National Police Headquarters. So it is a wish coming from all of us here at the Public Affairs Directorate, and our message says that experience a birthday as enjoyable as your smile. Keep winning in all endeavors, bro. Cheers to greatness. So, I mean, you can't celebrate a Sakura birthday. So once you are thinking, or you must think about any party, you can't afford to forget about us by way of giving us invitation. We'll be ready and available to, grace your birthday celebration in a grand style. So happy birthday going out to you, Benjamin Richard Isel with the transport unit here at the National Police Headquarters. Do have an amazing birthday celebration, bro. Right, another happy birthday wish going out to this wonderful policewoman, Constable Mary Adakwa. You are with the Centreso District MTTD in Kumasi Ashanti region. This wish is coming from General Constable Ajin Mensa Patrick, Regional SWAT Kumasi in Ashanti region as well. The birthday message says that happy birthday, my love. You make my life brighter every single day, and I'm so grateful to have you. I pray this new year brings you endless joy, good health, and all the happiness your heart desires. Thank you for being such an amazing person. I love you so much, and I hope your day is as beautiful and special as you are. Have the best birthday ever. Babe, I'm waiting for my bills. Wow. This one is a heartwarming message from
this one, all the
proposed,
bills.
I don't know whether he's a husband or even a boyfriend, you know? Yes. And Policewoman Constable Mary, today, your man says that he's patiently waiting for the bills. That is a bold statement. And it tells you that he has the financial clout to resolve every demand you make today. So happy birthday going out to you, Policewoman Constable Mary Adakwa. You are with the Central District MTTD in the Ashanti region. Do have a fabulous birthday celebration, Mary. We love you.
We hope you fulfill all the bill that will be coming through.
Exactly, I know, right?
Right, still celebrating with loved ones here on GH Please TV. This is the August edition of the birthday moment, and this is a happy birthday wish to Policewoman Lance Corporal Constance Barnes. You are with the Documentation and Visa Fraud Unit here at the CID headquarters. This is wish is coming from Inspector Ibrahim Anno, also known as Ibra. His message this morning is experience a birthday as enjoyable as your smile. So happy birthday to you, Lance Corporal Constance Barnes of Documentation and Visa Fraud Unit. Stay safe. Have a remarkable celebration today.
So this wish is coming from one of my bosses at the CID headquarters. Yes, Chief, Inspector Ibrahim Anno. We call him Ibra.
Right.
Yeah, so he sent this wish to this wonderful and effervescent Policewoman Lance Corporal Constance Barnes with the Documentation and Visa Fraud Unit here at the CID headquarters. So, Constance, do have an amazing birthday celebration. This one is a wish from your in charge, Inspector Ibrahim Anno. Ibra, one.
Gorgeous looking. Inspector Ibra has to throw a party for her. Anyway,
absolutely. So, Inspector Ibra, this one, since your wish is coming through, you'll have to throw a party for Constance.
Right.
You're readily available to participate in that particular celebration as well.
Right. So this is also a beautiful one.
Wow.
You know,
wow.
Mabel is with the protocol department.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
so,
And Sergeant Tess, even before you start with the birthday message, yesterday we had a very fantastic and interesting moment at the protocol office.
Right.
As part of her birthday celebration. Some of us, we knew yesterday was her birthday.
Wow.
And so, but we never expected, the surprise she gave us yesterday. Yeah. Right. And myself, Chief Inspector Isaac Chumodro, Sergeant Moses Holaotre, every Tom, Dick and Harry, Corporal Joyce Boatin, Corporal Sani Mohammed, but then, the free food ambassador, Sergeant John Salamano, Miss Douse at the Vital State.
I am sure he would go to her personally for his part of it.
But then, after election campaign, you understand? So once it is over, it is over.
Right.
But then majority of us here at the public affairs had a very wonderful moment. Even Sergeant Eugene Ofeyansa, the personal assistant to Mabel, was able to plan and orchestrate, put things in order.
Right.
So yesterday we had a very wonderful moment. So Mabel, we are grateful. Wherever the funds came from, we pray that may God replenish those pockets.
Exactly.
And then, we expect more to happen in the coming years. So Sergeant Tess, please carry on.
Very amazing person. So let's a belated happy birthday wish to you, Policewoman Corporal Mabel Obri Yabua at the Protocol Department here at the police headquarters. This wish is coming from officers of the Protocol Office and the entire production team, and also by extension for Public Affairs here. Our message this morning to you is may God continue to guide your steps, bless your efforts, and grant you peace. Enjoy in all you do. Your best days are still ahead. So happy birthday to you, belated one, but still it's in the week. So it's a week-long celebration, I presume. Stay safe out there, sis, and may God continue to order your steps in all you do. Happy birthday to you, dear. Right, so this is a happy birthday wish to Corporal Peter Brown. You're a member of the Ashanti Region Police Dispatch Team, and this is coming from Atama, Freeman, Bio, and all your mom squad mates.
Yes.
Right, so for Atama, Freeman, Bio, and all your mom squad mates, their message to you is thank you for your dedication on every run. Wishing you good health, clear roads, and many blessings ahead. Enjoy your day. So, Corporal Peter Brown, enjoy your day. May God guide your steps. Have a very wonderful celebration. We are still celebrating the birthdays of loved ones. Right, so this is a belated happy birthday wish to General Corporal Solomon Date, also known as Nana Kwame. And he is a bodyguard to Commissioner of Police, Dr. Pebi Garba. This wish is coming from your family, friends, and colleagues. The message this morning is, may God continue to guide your steps, bless your efforts, and grant you peace and joy in all you do. Your best days are still ahead. So belated happy birthday wish to you, Corporal Solomon Date. You are the bodyguard to Commissioner of Police, Dr. Pebi Shaibu Garba, Director General, National Protection Department. Yes, stay safe out there, bro, as you continue to work hard for you, humanity, and Mother Ghana, and also continue to keep your boss safe out there. Happy birthday to you, bro. Still celebrating here on GH Police TV, the birthdays of special persons in our lives. This is a happy birthday wish to General Constable Lamedeku Ezra Kweku. You are with Nandom FPU base. And this wish is coming from Lance Corporal Ishen Isaac here at the Public Affairs. His message to you is, may God bless you and make you great. So happy birthday to you, Ezra Kweku Lamediku. Stay safe out there as you work for Mother Ghana. Nandom is actually in the Upper West region.
Yeah.
So may God continue. Yeah, you know, may God continue to guide you as you know, execute dutifully to Mother Ghana and also for humanity. Happy birthday to you, Ezra. Still celebrating with the birthdays of friends. I think that answered, Sergeant Boyce, if you have any in your...
Right, so if you are done with the projected list of birthday celebrants, we are still celebrating loved ones. I made mention dedicated and staunch viewers of the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This one is a happy birthday to our very own Chief Inspector Isaac Chumodro. Yes, so he's wishing his son, Jason Nana Yao Odro Jr. of Crystal Heights International School. Yes, on the Amasaman in Saum Highway stretch area. Yesterday was the birthday, so it's a belated wish. All right, so the birthday wish is today. As a matter of fact, this wish is coming from your dad, Chief Inspector Isaac Odro, your mother, Mrs. Mina Odro, your sister Clarissa Adepa Dansua Odro, your grandparents, and the entire family. So happy birthday going out to you, little Jason Nanaya Odro Jr. of Crystal Heights International School. Your dad, your mom, your sibling, and the entire family is wishing you well. We are praying that may you be granted academic excellence in everything that you do, right from this age till eternity. Another happy birthday wish going out to Florence Odro, also known as Efia Sewa. You are a teacher at the Way School, Dansuman here in Accra. This wish is coming from your mother, Auntie Dansua, your dad, mine Skido, your siblings, Chief Inspector Ernest Odro, Chief Inspector Isaac Odro, Gloria Odro, Maxwell Odro, and your children and the entire family. We say, may God bless you so much. So happy birthday once again to you, Madam Florence Odro, also known as Efia Sewa. You are a teacher at the Way School at Dansuman. Do have a fabulous birthday celebration to you both on the Safe Start Show. All right, now it is another belated happy birthday going out to Madam Georgina Bonsu Say. We are wishing you a blessed birthday. 52 years looks good on you. May God bless your new age and keep you in all you do. Have an awesome day. This wish is coming from Nana Akuwa. So it is a belated birthday wish going out to Madam Georgina Bonsu Say. We are wishing you a wonderful birthday celebration. Secondly, it is still a belated birthday wish going out to Nana Abena Kusiwa Frimpong. The message says that, my beautiful baby girl, you are my joy and one of my biggest blessings. May God continue to watch over you, guide you, and fill your life with love, happiness, and endless blessings. Keep shining, my princess. Daddy loves you, but God loves you more. So this wish is coming from Mr. Kojo Sebe Frimpong of the Birth and Death Registry. So it's a belated happy birthday wish going out to Nana Abena Kusiwa Frimpong. This wish is coming from your dad. Your dad loves you so much. You are a precious asset to your dad. And so we pray for God's guidance and blessings upon your life today. Okay, so still on the birthday celebrations, it is the happy birthday wish sanitary going out to the Republic of Ghana's finest Sector Minister for the Finance, Dr. Kesil Ato Forsen, Member of Parliament as well.
Wow.
This wish is coming from your bodyguard Sergeant Edward Atama and all officers around you, sir. The message reads that today we celebrate your passionate leadership and steadfast conviction. Thank you for serving Ghana with unwavering integrity and genuine humility. So happy birthday going out to you, Doc Kesil Ato Forsen, Minister for the Finance. And it is, once you're having the birthday celebration for the Minister for Finance,
Right.
I think we'll have to, prepare our grounds that will be hitting the Ministry for the Finance for
Right, so he
a
should prepare
grandiose
himself for
birthday
us,
celebration. Yes. And then let me send a big shout out to Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred is also a staff at the Ministry for the Finance as well. And so I believe that you're also sharing the excitement of the sector minister, Dr. Kesil Ato Forsen, as he celebrates his birthday today. And every individual who works at the Ministry for Finance, thank you so much for your service to God and country. So this wish came through by your bodyguard, Sergeant Edward Atama, and all officers around you. Okay, Senator, do you have any birthday wish
Yes,
coming from your end?
there's a happy birthday wish coming from our own Chief Inspector, Mercy Kisi Enimwa, to her twin brothers by the name Eric Kisi Sr. and Jr. The message from your sister over here is, may God grant you more years and good health, more money and more wisdom. So happy birthday wish to you, Eric Kisi Sr. and Jr. This wish is coming from your sister, Chief Inspector, Mercy Kisi Enimwa, here at the Public Affairs Department. Stay safe out there, and may God continue to bless you with more money and more wisdom. Right.
Okay, so Sergeant Tess, we made mention that our dedicated viewers, staunch followers of the Safe Station GH Police Television, are individuals who form part of the Zabama Youth Association.
Okay.
And our very own brother, a colleague, a businessman, and a philanthropist, Alhaji Mohamed Al-Hassan, who happens to be the National Zabama Youth Ambassador, says that there is an upcoming national, it is a 6th annual Zamai Anamal Festival, which is built to happen on the Sunday, August 9th, 2026, with a theme towards uniting the Zabama communities for Ghana's development, the role of our traditional chiefs. So this historic event will commence at 12 p.m. prompt at the Sheikh Sharubutu AstroTurf Park, Farama, here in Accra.
Okay.
And so Alhaji Mohamed Al-Hassan is sending us an invitation for us to join this year's annual festival. It's a celebration that they do every year. So this year it's happening on the 9th of August. Yes, here in Accra, Farama, at the Sheikh Sharubutu AstroTurf Park. And so Alhaji Mohamed Al-Hassan, National Zabama Youth Ambassador, you have the team representing to support you in this particular festival as it happens annually. And so big shout out going out to you, Alhaji Mohamed Al-Hassan, National Zabama Youth Ambassador. Okay, so away from that, I keep mentioning that as part of our biblical obligation, we celebrate with those who are making merry and then commiserate with those who are also mourning. A very good friend of the police, a dedicated member and a committed individual as well, who is a businessman, unfortunately has passed on.
Wow.
This gentleman is a very good friend of mine and that of Sergeant Moses Hola Otri as well. And hopefully this month on the 14th of August, so we'll have the final funeral rites, happening at Adanse Fumso on the 14th of August. That's a Friday at Adanse Fumso. It is the late or the passing of David Jura. We call him Konkela.
Okay.
Yes, he was just 39 years old. It's quite heartbreaking to find a very young and energetic man passed away, after suffering some short illness. And so on the 14th of August 2026, at Adanse Fumso, we'll be, converging to pay our final respects to the departed as, we bid him farewell. And the Asuna family of Fumso will be represented, and the G family as well. They are based at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. G family, the likes of Okra and Co. So it is the final funeral rite for our brother, the late David Jura, also known as Konkela, happening on the 14th of August 2026 at Adanse Fumso. We'll be supporting you and also call on individuals as well within that particular enclave to join us in solidarity as we pay our last respect to our departed brother. And then to the bereaved family as well, may you receive comfort in this difficult and trying moment. All right, so in the absence of any further developments at the test, I think and time permit. Do you have any shout out to make as well?
No, I think we should just
you are done.
call it a day. Yeah.
Okay. So once again, let me give big shout outs going out to Chief Inspector George Awembil, whom we popularly call Ghana Money. He works at the Finance Department here at the National Police Headquarters. Good morning to you, Ghana Money. Thank you so much for your support all this while. And then once again to Inspector Abuaji with the International Relations Directorate here at the National Police Headquarters. Abuji, good morning. Big shout outs to you, this wonderful gentleman. Right. So this is where time will permit us to bring an end to today's edition of the Safe Start Show. I believe that you've had an interesting moment with us on today's edition. We are sending big gratitude to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Teteyonu, and sedulous members of the Police Management Board. Again, an immense thank you going out to the Director General Public Affairs Directorate, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Madam Grace and Sir Akrofi, and then every individual who works here at the Public Affairs Directorate for the massive support. Production, we're also grateful for the success in today's edition of the show, headed by Chief Inspector Isaac Chum Odro. And then today we had our very own brother, Sergeant Moses Hola Ochre, stepping in with the production work as well.
Right.
Chief Inspector Isaac, Ebenezer AJ Arthur, yes, Lance Corporal Bernard Labi, yes, Corporal Ebenezer,
and all the team,
Asamoah, and then every individual, Akua, Eshen, Freeman, Eugene, Teresa, everybody, Sarah as well. We are grateful for the support. Forgive me if I'm unable to mention your name live on air.
So but don't commit. Just don't commit.
It is a teamwork, guys. I know you are supporting us at every time. Inspector Olivia Krampa, our only studio director.
You may forget somebody, so just don't mention names.
Okay.
The entire team. At the
I think the entire team. Yes. I mean, it answers that particular. Police One Inspector Ben is not yes. Our reliable buffalo supplier. Yes, we are grateful for your support. Yes, and so. Every individual as well, once again, we are grateful. I am Sergeant Yao-Boy Tibati, your host, and I was supported by my co-host, the Halcyon policewoman, Sergeant Teresa Ado. Until we come your way on Friday with the Freaky Camouflaged Friday edition, it is all about safety. And then keep enjoying the rest of our programs. It is goodbye for now.
Now because they are our friends. They deserve to be honored.